Hello everyone. Today let us try to write a simple Node.js server to say hello world. Okay, for that let us and the assumption here is that you already have Node.js installed on your machine and you have Visual Studio uh, editor. Okay, so let us begin by creating some small file. Let's call as hello world. Okay, and let's save this with the name NJS. Okay, so first thing we need to do is to import few modules from HTTP, node HTTP. Basically HTTP is the module which lets us create a server which can help us to write a get implementation on that HTTP. Okay, let's import create server. Okay, and we need to have one port where we will be where people can request for that hello world thing. Okay, so let us say const server create server, and it takes request response. Okay, and response needs to have content type or what do you call it, the set header. We need to set the header to with the content type as text plain. This means that whenever somebody requests us, I think the bits that come to them should be treated as a plain text. That's what is the meaning of setting this response set header type. And the response type status should be 0, so that the browser would know that, or the caller would know that this request is a success request. In HTTP terminology, status code 200 means a success. And then let us write the text that needs to go to the caller. That is exactly is hello world. Okay, now we have created the server. Let us make this server listen on a port. Okay, port, let's call it a 3000, port number 3000, and it needs to have the local host where it should be running, or it should be listening. If somebody calls the local host at port number 300, it should serve this particular response. And okay, when it starts listening, let us print saying that server started, server listening. Okay, let's save this again, and on a command line okay, let us run that server. This is how you run the server. We call it node and the name of the program, that is hello world.mjs. Okay, now the server is readily listening. Let us try to hit that, and here you go, the server is responding back as. So one thing I said, the response code is 200. The browser would, whatever response it's receiving, it will think of it as a success response. Now if it is 404, okay, or 400, okay, the server would start thinking of it as a bad response. Let us test that. Let us make it 400. Let us start the server and run this again. Okay, and let us refresh this. Okay, now if you go and see on the network tab, and let me refresh it again, you will see that it's showing in red. Red means that this particular request is treated as a bad request. Of course, while rendering it, it's rendering whatever text came back, but the interpreter, for example, let's just demo it with 200 again. Okay, let us stop this server and run the server again, and let us refresh. Okay, let us clear this and let us refresh. So you see, you get a 200 is treated as okay, green. Yeah, that's all. A simple hello world get server in Node.js. Thank you.